right, guys, how we're holding up? We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, so we are at number 44, my favorite number. 444, 44, 4, they're all my favorite numbers. So this is a synchronicity. This is a synchronistic number. This is doubling up of that energy, law and order, structure, foundation, building upon, okay? Now, 44 as well, technically 444 is the angelic number, so you can think of something around that. But again, you really should do a lot of research on numerology and go way more in depth than I'm giving you information, because if I did that, of course, this course would never end. But that's just something for you to look into. Like I mentioned in the course before, this is the time of information, so you can always Google it and just educate yourself as best. Now, the mystical witches. Mystical witches are the witches. The witches that do spells, that run naked in the woods and that bathe naked under the sun with their their clan, their group. I'm having a mental blank right now. Their coven. Oh my God, took me forever. So these are the witches who do those practices, okay? And the mystics in general can tap into either light or darkness. So they're not afraid of the shadows and they're not afraid of the light. So it doesn't mean it's good or bad. They're just aware of all energies and they're unafraid of all of them. They're a little bit more intense. So when I see this card, what do you see? You see a woman literally doing a spell, a ritual. So when I see this card with people, oftentimes it's very simple to me. Again, this message is about creating rituals for yourself that align with your manifestations and intentions. So let's just say you want to manifest something in your life. What is the ritual that you can start implementing to achieve that? Could be affirmations, could be journaling. Those are rituals, because a ritual is simply something that you do focused and intentionally, and possibly you repeat. Or it could be a one-time ritual, actually just spending time and doing a spell. That could also be enough. So what is it that the person may need at that time, especially if they're trying to create something for themselves? A ritual could also be the way that they speak to themselves or others, or using specific words or symbols or languages in their house or in their environment to attract that energy. Okay, now let's read the message. The mystic witches are here to invite you to create a ritual that will empower you and support your manifestation. Whether it's an actual spell, prayer, affirmation, or any other practice, create something that helps the universe respond to your wishes. This ritual will strengthen your connection and align you with your desires. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now let's read the message here in the booklet. You are stepping into a time where your spiritual powers are becoming increasingly accessible. The veil between the physical and the spiritual realms is thin, and you are more attuned to the mystical forces around you. Pay close attention to the signs, synchronicities, and messages that appear in your life, whether from a loved one who has passed, ancestral guides, or the universe itself. These messages are not random. They are meant to guide you towards greater spiritual alignment and deeper wisdom. The energy of the mystical witches invites you to embrace the magic and divine assistance that is constantly surrounding you. The unseen world is speaking to you in subtle ways, and it's essential that you open yourself up to receiving their guidance. Your intuition, psychic abilities, and connection to the spiritual realm are all heightened, and it is critical to trust these insights. As you move forward on your spiritual journey, recognize the power of this moment. And don't shy away from embracing your gifts. This is a time for deepening your understanding of the mystical forces that work in your life while allowing them to lead you towards your true spiritual path. I love this because it's basically saying it's like not afraid to try something a little bit also out of your comfort zone and to connect to the spiritual realms. To try and see and test it and find out for yourself kind of thing. Okay, the reverse. When the mystical witches cards appears in reverse, points to the deep fear and resistance that often accompany the witch wound, the painful legacy of suppressing magic, persecution, and the fear of embracing one's true spiritual power. This card suggests that you may be blocking or avoiding the spiritual messages that are meant to guide you. The fear of being labeled as too much, too powerful, or even dangerous may have caused you to disconnect from your intuition, leaving you hesitant to trust the guidance you are receiving. The witch wound is a wound of ancestral trauma, where being magical and spiritual was once a dangerous act. This card invites you to confront those fears and allow yourself to step into your full spiritual power. It's time to release the shame and the fear around your magical gifts and recognize that your spiritual abilities are not only safe to embrace, but they are vital for your growth and alignment with your higher purpose. By avoiding this part of yourself, you are cutting off access to the wisdom and gifts that can help you evolve and manifest your true path. The universe is calling you to break free from the fears that bind you and reclaim your rightful power. Trust in your connection to the unseen world and know that you are being supported by the powerful energies as you step into your authentic self. I love this card because this is basically saying, a lot of the spiritual people who are connected and have messages and receive energies and all this kind of thing are afraid to speak up. It's kind of like the witch closet. And so this card is basically encouraging people to come out of the witch closet, to not be afraid to shine their healing abilities, their truest self, to express those gifts out into the world. And this is a real message is nothing's going to hurt you. And it's important for you to start shining yourself, your authentic self, and those gifts out into the world so that you can help others as well. All right, I'll see you in the next one.